Alright. Let's see. The microphone works. Oh, huh. What's everything I need to do? I want to check to see if the game isn't being too loud. Let's see. Okay. Lower the volume here a bit. Maybe that should do it. Ears open. Alright. Let's get into it. Oh, right. Before I forget. Test chat. Alright. There. Next. Right. Dual live. Spectator duel. And we'll go from there. Okay, so as I can tell, Labyrinth versus Skyscrapers, and I don't really see people using Impulse compared to the other one. Alright. Incarnate. My constant by reviving his monsters removes the risk. And now gets to take advantage of the fact that he's the one in control of the Lady Labyrinth. The Black Goat laughs. Let's see. Okay. I guess he just wanted to be able to grab that. Trap trick. Go last. Lovely Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. Nice. Hold on. What's this? On this turn, any monster sent to the grave is banished instead. Okay. Operation of Rights. Transaction. Yeah, that doesn't save you. Oh. Duelist Day lost the time limit. Alright, whatever. Not the best way to see a duel end. Alright. And where are all the dailies I have? Fusion Summon, Normal, Special, Destroy, Win. Okay. And spells. Well, it's not Fusion. It's Fusion and what else? Pendulum and Link. I can use a Link deck. Let's see. What's a Link deck that I actually can use? There's a few. Don't remember them all. What was it? Guess I deleted it. Alright, I'll just use something else. Insurance. Oh, here it is. I didn't delete it after all. Von Monica deck. Let me see, is there anything I would change here? I could add the Fiendsmith engine into this deck now. Let's see. I can honestly I don't use Underworld Goddess in this deck. I really don't use Exceed the Pendulum. Draw. That's weak. If this card is Link Summon. Dorian main phase. Pendulum. Your hand or graveyard. Well, I'll worry about it some other time. I think the main things I would change about the deck is, I guess I would add more copies, yeah, these new traps and this. But that's a UR. Honestly, the way this card is, I would probably be fine if I just added one copy of it. Trying to think, what could I do without? Oh well, I'll worry about it later. Wow, the Cardians. Can't remember the last time I saw anyone using these. It is true that the Cardians are all warriors. Flower viewing. Okay. Okay. Hopefully. Flower stacking. So he stacks the deck and then makes sure that all the cards are excavated or Flower Cardians. Okay. I have no idea exactly what Flower Cardians can do. Coordination. Into a third one. Oh, man, synchro decks are so confusing. Okay. Okay. Super all in. Okay. Troy. You want to swing a grave. Destroys me. Ball, and if you destroy at least one, half your life points. What is he doing? Sync Realm. Oh god, is this a first turn kill strat? It is! Oh wow. I did not see this coming. Someone's decided to play a different card game today. It looks that way. And I take 1,000 damage. As long, yep. If he just needs to go into 10. If he goes into 7 more, he gets a different game. Yep. Right, here goes. Another Moonflowering that he returned to that. God damn. That is unfortunate. Oh god damn. So he doesn't have to do 6 more synchros now. Now he just has to do what? 4 more. Yep. Pretty sure a synchro based deck can easily do that. Last card in hand. Oh wait, no, he sent this one to the grave. Unless he has a way of getting it back to the hand or field, then I don't have to worry about that. So no, it's still 6. But again, pretty sure he can't. Because he keeps cycling this back into the deck. Or into the extra deck. Summon about as much as he wants. But he flopped twice. It's unfortunate. It looks like he's going to be able to make up for it. This isn't once per turn. Oh, no, it is. Okay, so he can't play that again. Parvavris, so he can put those synchros back into the deck again. And we see it again. Okay. I know the one card in hand is Super Koi Koi. Alright. Go 5. Alright. We go for the countdown. 5. No, that's not once per turn, so you can keep playing that. By the way, hello Tormented Salad. Glad you could make it today. Yeah. Alright, that's enough. You can do it. You can go for a 4th one. Was messing with an early test build of Valmonica with the new stuff. Well, what's your opinion on it? Fiendsmith 2, naturally. Yeah, since you know, Valmonica has its own light fiend monster, might as well. Well, 2 actually, if you include Zebufera. Such a perfect fit given the scale like Fiend. Yep. Let me see. Alright, that's 3. Just 2 to go. You'd think that something like this was a once per turn effect. But nope. You can keep looping. And desynchro for the win. And there it is. That's game. He just has to synchro one last time. And unfortunately, that's game. Alright. Maybe next duel I'll actually get to play a card. Wonder what I take out for to run this with Fiendsmith. I don't want to take out too many Valmonica cards where it's more just where it's more Fiendsmith than Valmonica. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can bait out a, what's it called? Ash Blossom. It almost always happens. Why do you bother playing this game if you know situation will happen? Because it's not a guarantee I'll run into people who hate fun. Alright. Activate Angel. I'll discard. Yeah. These two. Let's see. Here. Play this. You're have one monster. You special summon. Okay, yeah. Let's gain some life points. Anyone who plays games hate fun. That's not true. I have fun. My very existence proves that statement wrong. Okay. Hopefully my opponent actually doesn't surrender. Okay. That wasn't a once per turn, so let's try this again. Alright. Valmonica, a gothococological voice. Naturally, we grab the boss monster. No, you like to suffer. You keep coming back to a losing hand. This is not a losing hand. I know what I'm doing. Come on. Play Cellatrice. And the Planet Pathfinder. Watch. First, grabs Valmonica Skelta. Add a spell or trap to hand. Then we grab, which one was it? It's Disharmonia, yeah. See? I know what I'm doing. Is that what you say to your wife before bed? Huh? Generally speaking, I don't actually say anything. We kind of just go for it. It's a mood thing. At any rate, we're going to grab from the graveyard. Yes. I'm going to grab this. Chosen Melody. Set. Now when this is sent to the grave, it special summons itself, right? No, it adds to the hand. Damn it. Alright, Pendulum summoned. That's unfortunate. Alright. Come on back to the hand. Nope. We'll just pass turn. I can always use this to... Alright, so I can negate a monster effect and make sure the opponent can't target my stuff. It's an Exosister. Your opponent moves a card out of the graveyard. That actually doesn't warrant me doing anything yet. Okay. Mood thing. So no. Not the mood. It's like I'm not going into details here. This conversation no longer involves anything in regards to games. For the most part. There we go. Activate. Both effects. Keep my stuff from being targeted, and we're gonna negate this. Dark Rebellion. Not exactly what I expected, but okay. Into... What does this do? Sky Sea Summon. Forest destroyed. I don't need to do anything about this yet. It wasn't used. It didn't use a pendulum summon. See monster. This card that was exceed summoned using a rank 7. Yeah, it didn't do that. this card in the monster zone is destroyed. Put it in the pendulum zone. That's fine. I can ignore that. Keep going. Uh-oh. Yeah. Trigger this. Nope. That was actually the wrong move. Huh. No. Never mind. It has everything to do in regards to game. How do you set them? I can't. All right. For one, I don't have a I don't use the camera. For two, I don't get. I'm not a dating guru or anything. I'm not helping people get laid. I didn't make a Twitch account for that. There are literally people you can go to for that kind of advice. I ain't it. Even if I can. I'm not going to. Alright, whatever. Let me focus. Normal summon and destroy cards. This is not really the deck to use for card destruction. Well, as usual, I am going to try to bait out the Ash Blossom. Oh no, it's Effect Veiler this time. Okay. See. Negate the effects of that face-up monster your opponent controls. Alright, fine, whatever. I just didn't care. For those who are wondering. This ain't helping. Okay, if he really wanted to, he would have said all those a while ago. Which leads me to believe there's only really one card that actually matters. That's the one he set in the first place. Okay, summon. And with that, I got the normal summon requirement done. Okay. This, play Skelta. Let's get this all underway. Add Disharmonia. Counter here. And I'm going to grab the removal and turn it to the hand. Alright. Alright. For lack of any better choice, go into Zebufera now. If he has a card that can destroy it, like Mirror Force or something, I'm better off just getting this out the way now. Well, I could summon her again. There's no point. Alright. Let's see what else the opponent has in play. One. Screw it. Use this. Nope. Return a monster. No. Just the destroy card effect. Yep. Whatever this is. Titanicider. Wow. Okay. Then we're gonna use this. For lack of... Since I don't actually need to keep... Like, I already know those are duds. Just putting a counter on this. And return the card the spell trap destruction. I shouldn't have said it first. Let's see. Back. Let's just grab another one. Finally a monster. Centurion Primera. I could. I should. Yeah, that'll do it. What were all those face downs? Alright, ranked up. Match history. I'm curious, what could he have possibly drawn that would have made him just set past like that? Right, he would have played this if he drew it. Let's see, Foolish Burial probably would have played that. Played that. Definitely would have played that. Synchro Boost Rumble. Okay, he could have drawn that. He would have used this if he had it. He would have used this. Like, he had to draw like the perfect combination of cards that are just dead on arrival. The Centurion monster from hand or graveyard. Yeah, okay. He probably drew this. So he probably had Bonds in hand. Wake Up Centurion wouldn't help him in the opening hand. Emblem of Salvation. Yep. He had Titanicider, this, and Effect Veiler in hand. Damn. Poor guy. Alright, well. I only destroyed 2 cards. So, oh well. Let's see. I think I'll go open some packs. Let's see, what can I get? Oh, right. There's a bunch of secret packs, so I got some free pulls to look for, too. Overlay of Obsidian Armor. I don't think I would get anything particular from this. And I was right. What is this? Scrap Archfiend and Aqua Jet Surface. Special. Okay. But you're locked into Exceed monsters. That's fine, depending on the deck you play. If your opponent controls an attack position monster, you can banish this from your grave. And one fish, the Serpent Aqua, gains 1,000 attack. That's not bad. The attack increase is minor. The main thing is that it's basically a monster reborn. Okay. Pretty sure I have a lot of the cards in here. Okay, I don't have all the cards in here. 1. The Virtue Dragon. Add a Virtue Stream. Okay, hold on. And Virtue Stream is target these monsters you control and 2 cards the opponent controls. Destroy them. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Target 1 face-up monster on the field. If it's a water monster, the next time it would be destroyed. By card effect, it is not. Otherwise, turn it into a water. Okay. Next material from a monster you control. Okay, or target 2 Exceed monsters on the field. Attach 1 material from one of those monsters to the other. I guess? Surfacing Big Jaws. How many of these are actually new to Master Duel anyway? Okay, those 3. So more than I thought. Cutter Shark. Puppet Shark. Wow, there's a lot of that, huh? Okay. Attach 1 material from monster field. Activate the top 4 cards of your deck. Choose one of them and apply appropriate effect based on its card type. Place the rest on top of the deck in the same order. If you choose a monster, add it to the hand. A trap, monster spell, add it to hand. A trap, set it, and it can be activated. That's not the worst. You just need to exceed monsters. Okay, sure. I could use this in the Goblin deck more than anything. Okay. Because of that, I'm going to go add that into the Goblin deck now before I forget. Goblin Riders. Shark. Because it requires an exceed monster, it's best just to have 1. I don't know what I'm going to take out. I'll worry about all that later. I'm still going to open more packs. Alright. Next up is True Awakening of the Oathbound Knights. Face Desperate Odds. Bliss ally spirits come together. Very Night Awakens. This the awesome synchro monsters of Centurion. I utilize the spell and trap zone. Side them. Equal attentions Adamantipator. Synchro summoning archetype with an excavation based strategy. That's a lot of fanfare. Do I get something good from it? Yes, I do. I think I already have 3 copies of Primera, but hey. Bubble Bringer. Nobody cares. Technically, it stops level 4 and higher, but if you're using Exceed monsters, you don't care. During your turn, send this face-up card from the field to the grave. Target 2 level 3 or lower water monsters with the same name. Grave, special summon those. Okay. Emancipator Resonance. Alright. Just double check. So how many Primera do I have? Oh, that. Now I have 3. Okay. Geisha, Zilla, Hymus. Knight, Archetype. I kind of thought Centurion would get like a new, what is it? A new synchro for each of the new Centurion main deck monsters, but whatever, it's fine. Alright, moving on. And the Whispered Fates. World's fate rests on the shoulders of a girl who a fairy and a fiend are whispering to. Can you balance the life point related effects of Volmonica and master their strategies? Also be sure to check out the monster tributing Magispector card. Thank you. Magispector is just an afterthought that was thrown in here. Alright. Let's grab the pack. Whether I get something good or not, who knows? Oh, wow. Got plenty. Okay. Oh god, I'm part of the problem now. Since Numeron Network. Right. Sharplanius. And... why is this here? In Protecting Spirit Loagafe? The synergy between these two is a pendulum. I feel like that's a reach. Let's see, if this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, target one monster on the field and it can't be destroyed by battle this turn. That's stupid. Everyone will just destroy everything but this until it's the last monster standing. If an effect of a fairy monster you control is activated, which does apply to one Volmonica or two Volmonica monsters, your control is activated, you can special summon this from your hand. Is Magispect? It doesn't play enough of anything really. I guess that means they had to put it somewhere. And that's the real issue. Or they could have put in a pack that focused around Draco Slayers. You can target one face-up card your opponent controls and one attack position monster you control. Banish the opponent's card, and if you do, change your monster to defense. And it's not till end of turn, they're just banished. So, that's not bad. Okay, this is actually really not bad at all. Especially if I add the fact that the monster I would turn to defense mode is probably going to be used as material to link summon anyway. Alright, that's fine. Let's see. The Link 2 locks you into Magispectors. Yikes. Alright, nope, she's a spellcaster, not a fairy. Alright, so the only fairy is Duralume. Yeah, she's a spellcaster in her ultimate form too. So, yep. This card is a reach. I could put it in a fairy deck, but like putting it into most of like Volmonica, it's a reach. Putting it into Magispectors is incredibly stupid. What? Again, I guess they had to put it somewhere. They had to put Magispectors somewhere. What is this? Bone Sun. Monster you control is destroyed by battle card effect. Gain life points. Okay. If a monster is special summoned face up from your graveyard, you target one of them and gains 1,000 attack. That's fine too. If a spell or trap is discarded from your hand to the graveyard, you can target one of them and add it to your hand. That seems redundant. Okay, you know what? I don't know how many decks could use this, but I think Ebon Sun's a good card in general. I just need to think of a deck that uses the graveyard, like special summons a lot from the graveyard. What deck would you use this the best? Discarding spells and traps, summoning from the graveyard. Life point gain is like anybody can use life point gain. That last part's redundant. Summon Storm. So lower from the hand. Banish this from the grave. Special summon level 4 lower from your hand. Yeah. Gingerbread House. I guess. This is a weird card, but okay. Your chair. Stained glass of light and dark. Apply one of these effects depending on the types of effect monsters you control. A fairy. Draw 3. Place 2 cards from hand to the bottom of the deck. If you have a fiend, you can make your opponent draw 1 card, then discard 1 random card. Then, if they still have a card in hand, they discard a card. So you draw 1 and discard 2. That's arrogant. Okay. Let me see. All the new added cards. Just these 2. The art. Yeah, it is. By the way, hello DC Seth. Glad you can make it. Let's see. It's a counter trap. Spell trap. It's an Omni Negate. You can banish this card from your graveyard, shuffle it into deck for Monica cards from your extra deck, graveyard, hand or banishment. Up to the number of resonance counters on the field. Then you can draw 1 card for every 3 cards shuffled. That is really good. Okay, so I don't know, add 2 of this. The only downside I would say this card has is, you know, it says accept itself, so you can't like loop. You can't have a loop with just this. Although that's not the end of the world, since you can keep using it with Zebufera. Alright, and the only other new card for Valmonica, well, one of the 2 new cards. Pretty sure this is new. Valmonica Creation. 6 or more resonant counters on the field, and then all link monsters gain 1200 attack. Okay. It's not bad, it's just okay. If it didn't need 6 counters, it would be pretty good. But okay. If your opponent special summons a monster immediately after this effect resolves, link summon 1 Valmonica Link monster. That's fine. That speeds up how fast you can use Duralume to destroy the opponent's field and interrupt their plays. So that's good. And then, if this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, you can place resonance counters on one of your pendulum zones. You can place resonance counters on, so it has 3. Okay. This card is literally just okay. Everything it does is okay. I put 1 of it in the deck, and just 1. Alright. Last pack I get new, free cards from is Forgotten Underworld. Misty depths of the underworld. Here, a lonely king continually brings many colored skeletons to life. Combine fusion and destruction effects. Flood the graveyard with memento monsters and call forth tremendous forces. Might find that some of the memento monsters look familiar, so be sure to look closely. And like, Thunder Dragons is such an afterthought, they don't even mention it here. But Thunder Dragons are included in this pack. We matter. Somewhere. Alright. Doesn't look like I get anything special from this. Azamina Debtors. I think I already had 3 copies of this, but okay, sure. With all that out the way, let's look at the selection packs. I mean, they're on the list. These card images. True. Alright, so what pack to go for? All the cards I want from this are like the Bakura cards, and I have them. If I wanted to focus on anything else, I'd have to start going for a lot more cards than what's just mentioned in, or what's included in this pack. So I'm better off not getting the rest of this. I crafted a lot of the cards that are already included here, so there's nothing for me to really focus on. I don't really want to try to get the Tachyon cards, because then I'd have to focus on getting the Galaxy cards, and there's a lot more Ultra Rare and SR cards in that pack than I'd care to try to hunt down. And then Blue Eyes would need me to grab Blue Eyes, and there's a lot more Ultra Rare Blue Eyes cards than just mentioned here, so screw it. No, right? I guess. I think Thunder Dragon should get a mention that they're in the pack somewhere. But speaking of, let's see, what if I focus on cards? Onslaught of Emperors has, what is it? Valmonica Concord, so I want that. Shark Drake, Levis. I never planned on building a shark deck in any way, shape, or form. The new Centurion card would be cool to have. I don't have enough memento cards. Necro-Equipped Princess could be cool. Alright. Thea, the Primal Being, is in fact Nibiru, just in a different form. It's fine. Primite is fucking awesome. Primite Imperial Dragon. All of the Primite cards look really cool. Whoever drew this up needs a raise. It's incredible. 7th Ascension. Oh, this is what's his name? This is Shark's thing when he becomes a Barian Emperor. Necro-Equip is good for Fiendsmith. I bet it is. Hold on. Looking it over again. Must be special summon. Yeah, that's incredibly easy to summon with the Fiendsmith. So The requirements to get it to the field is easy. Then, if this card is sent from the hand to the grave, or if a monster is sent from the hand to the grave, you can activate one of these effects. Equip one of those monsters, give it 500 attack, or draw a card. That's always good. Alright. So it speeds the deck up. I looked at the other 7th cards. See, take one card from deck, either a burying spell or trap, or a rank up magic, quick play spell, or a 7th spell and trap, and either add it to the hand or place it to the top of the deck. If your opponent controls a monster, special summon from the extra deck. From the extra deck. You can banish this from the grave and send one rank up magic spell from your hand to the grave. This effect becomes that spell's effect when that card's activated. I'm not sure why. Oh, it's good. It turns any light fiend into a rank 6. Because you link into the coffin tribute for Fiendsmith. Equip it, then tribute them for Necroquip. Shuffle the coffin to special engraver. That is good. So essentially, because of this, if you include this card, Fiendsmith Engraver can become a 1-card rank 6. I mean, if you include just the cards you're using in hand, it's a 1-card rank 6. Next we have the Primite Lordly Load. Okay, this looks like it would be a field spell, but okay, it's a continuous spell. When activated, add a Primite from deck to hand. That's good. Declare one normal monster card name. Special summon one declared normal monster from hand, deck, or graveyard in defense. Also, you cannot activate the effects of special summon monsters on the field this turn. Okay. And then normal monsters and Primite monsters gain 300 attack for each normal monster with different names in your graveyard. Cool. This is an SR for some reason. Zapper Shrimp. This is the card that's going to win you the game? Really? Let's see, if this is special summon. Oh god, and into level 2. What a pain in the ass it would be to summon this. One card from hand or field to grave. Target a spell or trap and destroy it. Once per chain during the opponent's main phase, immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon this card you control. Yeah, no. Mind Castlin. Really? Let's see. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Switch control of that. Turn this card. Okay. That's usually pretty good to steal stuff. Hold on, let me go ahead and ban somebody real quick. It's like, we do not deal with people selling viewers. Okay. This one card sends to the grave. Target one face-up monster on the field. Huh. Okay, I guess. Once we got the Mechanical Dawn. 2 light machines. Moving on. Abyss Shark, Centurion Natural, Shark, Armored Shark, Chimera, Serial Works. Heavy polymerization. Alright. Fuse using 3 or more monsters from your hand or field. You can also banish monsters from your extra deck as material. Up to the number of monsters your opponent controls. But you lose life points equal to the total attack of monsters banished this way. I don't think this is worth it. Right, Primite Roar. Pay 2,000 life, declare a normal monster. The declared normal monsters and Primite monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. Then if you control no monsters, you can special summon 1 declared normal monster from the deck. If your opponent normal summons a monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Target 1 normal monster you control or in your graveyard. Banish 1 monster from the field with less attack than that monster. Oh god. Drill Beam is just obviously one of the best cards. Immediately. Negate, then banish. It's hard to beat that. And it's a quick play. The main phase, if you control Primate monsters, set this from your graveyard. It doesn't say it's banished after it's set. You just get to keep resetting it. Oh man. Succumbing Song Morganite. Like Time Tearing Morganite. Okay. So Time Tearing Morganite locks you out of hand traps. For the rest of the duel, apply the effect. Okay, so it's the same. Cannot activate monster effects in hand. With Impulse and Dominus now, that's not really a risk or a real loss. Monsters you control can make up to 2 attacks. Monsters battle phase. It's only against monsters, but that's still neat. If your monster battles an opponent's monster, any battle damage it inflicts is doubled. Okay. You can banish this card from your grave, add a Morganite card from your deck to your hand. Then place 1 card from your hand to the bottom of the deck. So and this is in the grave. Banish this card from the grave, then discard a Time Tearing Morganite. Opponent cannot activate monster effects when you normal summon this turn. So ideally, I would open with this, and then it would immediately banish itself to give me the Time Tearing Morganite. Okay. Monica cards. The memento cards. I'm just trying to scroll through to see if there's anything that's gonna be looks decent to me. Oh wait, Necroclip Prism. Okay. Target a level 4 lower monster in the grave. Special summon one monster from your hand with an equal or lower level than that target. Then equip that card to it. But for the rest of its turn, you cannot activate cards or effects of cards with the same name as that equip card. Okay. When a monster is equipped to the summoned monster by this effect, it gains attack equal to half the attack of the equipped monster. Sure. Ocean of Regeneration. Sure. Wait. Oh, did you hear patch 8 got a release date? Oh shit. Surprised they gave us a date. All right. That is good. What's the date? Is it like a month from now or what? What are we looking at? Prime my screen. Okay. When your opponent with normal or special summon a monster while you control a normal monster or level 5 or higher Primite monster, accept a token, negate the summon, and if you do, ban. Oh my god. Okay. It just negate and banish, not negate and destroy. Oh wow, this is great. Somebody really wanted normal monsters to be good. So it's the 15th, real soon. Holy shit. In 3 days. All right. Semi-phase. If you control... Oh, wow. This is so stupid. During standby phase, if you control a Primite monster, you set this. Thankfully, it'll banish after that, but god damn. Great double casted caster. 2 non-effect monsters. Gains attack equal to the combined original attack. Then Ritual Fusion Synchro C. Okay. Can attack directly. If this card is destroyed by a card effect, target one of your non-effect monsters that is banished or in your graveyard and special summon it. Guess that could work in a World Legacy deck as well. Oh, you're right. Since World Legacy does focus around using the normal monsters. Alright, so Primite could work with World Legacy, Magic Key, Blue Eyes, maybe Dark Magician, although Dark Magician rarely leaves the normal Dark Magician on the field. I don't think Red Eyes could get much benefit from it. What other decks use normal monsters? I can't think of any. If it said non-effect monsters, I could use Tinny as well. Unsure what time zone facing 15th off. I don't care too much. If it's 15th or the 16th for me, I'll be fine either way. I've been patient. Synchro Cracker, target a synchro monster you control, return it, and if you do, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Attack less than or equal to that monster's original attack. If this was a quick play, this would be something. But, nah. What are those ugly things again that let you lock the opponent's zones? Ojama? I don't think people when people play Ojamas, they usually don't end the board with the normal monster Ojama on the field. I guess they can work. Primite Howl. This is the last Primite card. Declare a normal monster name. You take no battle damage from battles involving the declared monster, normal monsters, or your Primite monsters for the rest of this turn. Then, if you control no monsters at all, you can special summon one declared monster from deck or grave. During your opponent's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Target one normal monster you control or in your grave. Take control of one monster your opponent controls with a higher attack than that monster until the end phase. That's so dumb! Oh my god. Just at any point in time, if you got a weak normal monster in your grave, just take control of whatever. I mean, sure these normal monsters. I guess. You know, I guess I could use them also in the Spiral Phantasm Dragon. If I really don't feel like trying to get the high rarity card stuff. Although I know I have a lot of the archetypes that I mentioned earlier. Let me see. We're really just focused. So, out of all the cards in this pack, what would I want? Aside from Primite, Necroquip Princess, and that's kind of it. Necroquip Princess and the Primite cards. And since only 2 Primite cards are ultra rare, that's... Oh, no. 3. Lordly Load. Alright, so there's 3 Primite cards I would want in Necroquip. 4 out of all of this. Maybe you could give an argument for Primera Primus. But more or less, I don't see a need for it in Centurion by comparison to other cards. I don't feel like... Oh, okay. I would want the Concord Valmonican as well. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ultra rare cards. Might make an argument for the Primal Being. Let's see. During main phase, tribute monsters. Total levels equal 11 or more. Special summon this from the hand. Then if you control no other monsters, you can destroy one monster on the field with the highest attack. Your choice if tied. Okay. So that'd be 6. Maybe 7. Since this card works with any rank up spell instead of just the 7th cards or the variant cards, it's actually pretty useful. 7th Eternity. Neat. Alright. Yeah, this pack's worth chasing the cards in. Meanwhile, we go over here to Metal Raiders Dominance. As far as I can tell, it's like one card I really wouldn't care about. I could enjoy getting all the other cards. especially the Dominus, Purge, and Impulse. Since I don't have to worry about the whole locking myself out of attributes if I just set the trap like it's a normal trap. Plus, it would Dominus, Purge, and Impulse would power up Labyrinths like there's no fucking tomorrow. Alright. All the new cards in this. So there's stuff for goblins. 2 good traps that I could use in a lot of decks. Metal Raiders. Perform Age is probably the only thing I'd be like wishy-washy about. Oh, that and Allure Queen sucks. I could also see myself playing the clear cards if I pull enough of them. Let's see. Overall, not bad. Alright, let's start pulling cards. First 10. What do I get? Alright. You start with the ultra rare. Alright, sure. What do I get? Clear. Clear Vicious Knight. Alright, I'll look into it. And next, Metal Flame Swordsman. Sure. Oh. Okay. I get another Perform Age card. Alright, sure. Why not? Another card that's meant for the Perform Age. Sure. What is this? Ruby Sapphirus, the Adamant Jewel. Rank 9 Exceed Monster, so this is just a card I'm going to put into generators. Because I'm not sure where else I would put this. Moving on. Okay. And we got the first Metal Raider card. Right. So, Metal Illusionist. That's a good start. And another Ultra Rare. Alright. Sweet. Okay, Red Eyes, Black Full Metal Dragon. Okay. It's looking like it's off to a great start. Oh, that pack opened faster than expected, but alright. Two Perform Ages. Clear Wall. Wait, hold on. If Clear World is on the field, you can add one monster that mentions Clear World. And he has a sad backstory. Who's got a sad backstory? Tried to bring dragon back to life with alchemy. Lost his brother. Oh, come on. It's not the anime. Sangan Furrow. This is it. Yeah, this is a Tempai card, right? Once per turn, when a monster is destroyed by battle involving a fire dragon, target one of those destroyed monsters, special summon it to your field. During your opponent's end phase, you can pay 1,000 life points, then target one Sangan spell or trap in your grave, set it. But banish it when it leaves the field. Nah. Lost it. Destroyed by battle. Also, you take no battle damage involving that battle. Okay. While you control a level 7 or higher monster that mentions Clear World, your opponent receives all the effects of Clear World. Oh, wow. That's very obnoxious. Right, but these can't special summon themselves. Benefits Clear World. Yeah, Vicious Knight's the ultra rare. Tribute this by tributing one monster that mentions Clear World. Cagules. Attack among monster. Trolls. Yeah, but can any of these actually special summon themselves? Oh wait, no. During your main phase, you can normal summon one monster that mentions Clear World. Okay, so yeah, they have plans. Okay, sure. We'll keep at it. So I got one Clear World card. I got two Metamorph cards. This is looking like a pretty good pack opening. Okay, I don't care about that. Goblin Biker Grand Crisis. Target a goblin. Monster you control and one monster your opponent controls. Or target a goblin monster in your grave and one monster in your opponent's grave. Banish. You can send Face of Khan. Target 5 of your banished goblins with different names and special summon them. Oh, that's so good. Okay, that's really good. Second copy of Clear Wall. Yup. I'll stubbornly make a deck. I'll stubbornly try it if I get another like high rarity clear card, then sure, I'll work on it. Red Eyes Metal Claws Dragon. It's looking good. Last pack. What do we get? Alright. Another Performance card. Okay. This is a pretty good opening. Vicious Knight, the Full Metal Dragon, the Metal Illusionist, and the Red Eyes Metal Claws Dragon. Okay. And on top of that, I got several Performance cards as well. All in all, not bad in the slightest. 3 copies of Clear Wall. The game knows what it wants. Okay, so Goblin Biker Grand Crisis is a really good card too. So a few cards I want to keep in mind. I want to put the Grand Crisis in the Goblin Biker deck. I want to put Ruby Sapphirus Adamant Jewel into the Generator deck. And then I don't know what I'm going to... I gotta look at something to delete for this. Alright. Back up. Right. First, Goblin Bikers. Goblin... Nices. Okay. This is a really good card. And because it's a good card, I'm going to take out some stuff for it. Keeping that in. What to take out? I think Grand Pileup is better than this. Seed Summon using Control. Create one effect monster on the field. Okay. So we're going to take out Oh wait, you know what? Tribunal, Exceed block, Exceed reflect. Keep Exceed reflect. Negate and destroy. Exceed block detaches a material. All right, yeah, I'll keep that. Get rid of Exceed reflect since it needs the enemy to target. Put this in. I'm also gonna take out, where is it? Dimensional slice. It's nice and all, but this lets me do it continuously. Alright. Alright. That's that. We'll see how that goes later. Next, was I? The generators, that's right. Just need to find it. Ah, here it is. Okay. Ruby, Saf, something. There it is. Okay, what card to take out for this? Why is this here? Oh, right, I am running tuners for some reason. What to cut? I seriously don't remember why I have this in here. Like just to fill a spot? Whatever. Wait, no, let's see, discard changes. I forgot, since I'm running a diviner, I have this in here so she can become a level 9. Alright. But something's gotta go. Including me, I gotta go to work. I guess we'll get rid of this for now. And then, where is it? Right. Ruby. Stop. Put that in. Alright, gotta save, I gotta go. Alright, thank you to everyone who joined me on this run of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Like I said, I have to leave. I'll see you all later. Until then, please take care.